Hello, and good morning. I'm back on nice road, headed towards Ooty. Everyone recommended it. This is the road I should take to get out of Bangalore instead of trying to take narrow alleyways from within the city. I think the sunrise is behind me, but it's not out yet. It's too smoggy. Date today is 26th of November. Wow, man, time's flying. If only we had such roads everywhere. You know, I'm paying a toll for this, but oh my god, the comfort. Can you see the sun? You can barely see it. Here's the sunrise at 7:22 a.m. Still not very clear. Still very smoggy. Sun's also playing hide and seek today. It's 9 o'clock and still I can't get like a proper sunrise. Kozhikode Kollegal Highway. I am pretty sure I'm butchering the name. At first I thought I was reading as illegal, but Kollegal. Kozhikode Kollegal Highway. Nice roads, but I'm waiting for the views from Ooty. Had a nice long break at this location. The sun was getting to me. I started feeling sleepy. Now I should be okay. Ooty is not far, just about 2.5 hours away. What do you guys think of the Supreme Court's decision regarding stray dogs? I know a lot of us, like dogs, have pets of our own, and also end up feeding the stray dogs in our lanes, or tend to care for them. If you find a community dog who's lost or injured or not well, we try our best, right? I personally do not believe the Supreme Court has any rights to pass such judgments that too on animals without having done any widespread research as to how the dog menace, so-called dog menace, can be controlled. See, at the end of the day, no matter how much of a soft spot you have for them, you have to understand it's an animal. The counter argument always is, right? Oh, these stray dogs are killing people on the street, or they're biting people on the street. If you're not messing with the dog won't mess with you, right? Like, people are scared of dogs. I've encountered menacing dogs. Like, I grew up with a fear of, not being near any dogs. Like, obviously I was young and I didn't understand. The older I grew, the more I realized the psychology behind these animals, and why people keep them as pets. And even as pets, they can turn out to be assholes. My point is, it's the same misconception people have about snakes. Snakes will not attack you unless you provoke them or attack them, or they feel threatened by your presence. Oh, we interrupt this program to tell you that we are now entering Bandipur Tiger Reserve. Why is everyone moving so slow? Oh, there's deer on the forest. No wonder everyone's moving slow. No photo, video. Really? Did the animal sign like a release waiver that we do not consent for our photos or videos to be published on the internet? Those are monkeys. And I think people are feeding them, which is why, yeah, they're feeding them. That's why they're slowing down. क्या तो खाने लगा हुआ हीरो? अरे अरे अरे, रास्ते में ही, हाँ? So I got sidetracked on the topic of dogs. See, I personally believe, my personal opinion, the Supreme Court shouldn't be passing orders like these. This is sort of akin to the fact that, a species which can't advocate for itself is looking for us to advocate on behalf of them. Do you really think if there is a God and that God decided, I don't want them living in this area, like, I want all the humans to disappear from Mumbai and Delhi, and they should basically be relocated to territory like Jammu Kashmir or Lakshadweep for that matter? Do you really think the humans will have a say in that? Oh no, 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 we protest this judgment, and God will be like, fuck your protest. At least that's what I feel. See, we humans are anyway the cause for a lot of ecological imbalances, uprooting dogs from their natural habitats, which is, like saying something, because dogs have also evolved to, live their lives in cities. Point is, just don't do it. There are other ways, other methods to be able to actually manage everything. Like, I think BMC in Mumbai is doing a good enough job where they're neutering the dogs or spaying the dogs and then delivering them back to their original locality after the dogs have healed. So at least that's stopping, unnecessary litters from coming into this world. And then the dogs in that one locality are managed by people who are staying there. They're feeding them, they're protecting them, they're caring for them. We're not asking for any funding. I mean, people do ask for funding who like take up extreme jobs, like, taking care of really sick dogs, and or maybe even taking the hard decisions to put some dogs down because they can't save their lives. Death would be mercy. It's a complicated topic, yes. Still, single-handedly, I don't believe Supreme Court should be passing orders like this. There is no vox populi that has weighed in on this matter. The decision was just imposed on us. The whole idea about human beings being like a smarter species is because we are able to think and talk and process things, right? Like, animals, even if they can think or they can process, they can't express it, right? So if we have the ability to use our words, why is the Supreme Court not interested in listening to that? I'm getting too worked up, man. This is supposed to be a peaceful drive through Bandipur Tiger Park. Anyway, those are my 2 cents. I don't know how the situation will play out, but I hope the dogs don't suffer too much. I will try whichever way I can to help. I already am in some capacity or the other, but I will keep trying. I have a dog of my own. He's a stray, like an indie stray. Those are the best. I think all the other indie owners will agree. It's eerily silent, this reserve area, forest reserve area. I can barely hear any traffic sounds also, other than the cars passing me. Don't feed animals. Bro, I've got nothing to feed myself also right now. Just have protein bars for like a breakfast and lunch. Hopefully by lunchtime I'll be in Ooty, but yeah, I'm not feeding these guys my protein bars. First was Bandipur, and then now it's Mudumalai. I don't think I'm seeing any tigers. These are the areas that I wanted to pass through on my bike. Never done this. Wish I could stop for a photo, but I am not going to take that chance. There's a whole family. There's another whole family. I think the Mudumalai patch is also over. Now Ooty is 36 kilometers and Coonnoor is 56. High five? No high five? कोई बात नहीं. सब्सक्राइब करना मत भूलना. Oh my god. That's all I needed. Okay. Deer shooting right into the camera lens. Also, it's so quiet. I'm noticing a new noise coming from the bike at a very low RPM. Deer. Again. So many deer. Wow. Hi, fellas. All good? Yeah, me too. All good. In fact, better than good. Oh, look at the clouds covering up those mountains. Lots of cows. Zian, if you're watching this. Cows everywhere. I saw the CCD and I wanted to stop to grab a coffee. With all these doggos lazing around in the sun. I'm gonna park in the shade. Hi, puppy. It might be raining up there in Ooty. Hi there. Okay. Let's go. Cards. Oh, so the speed breaker is only for the cars coming down. Nice. Nice. Oh, don't scrape your foot pegs. Oh my god, baby monkeys. Cornering from the right is a little tough because you have to loosen your grip on the accelerator, but the left-handed curves are superb. Oh, why do we need speed breakers here? Are we descending already? Yeah, we're descending. Okay, now we'll have traffic. And speed breakers. But not for me. Avoided the traffic jam and the cake cutting ceremony. Look at the clouds. Nice chill weather this is. And it's 1:30 in the afternoons. There's this flower growing everywhere. This blue, violet, whatever color you want to call it. It's decorated the entire hillside. You can see it all the way up to the top. Lovely. Just lovely. Wow. Fuel of done at where am I? Ooty. I've reached Ooty, and the petrol pump is just about 2 minutes from the hotel where I'm staying. So now, first let's go dump our stuff, then go out exploring. What am I looking for? Meraki match. Meraki Mason, is it? I think it's this. Meraki Mason. Yeah. Whatever you see is just basically my stuff. Some here, stuff you can hang in the corner. There's nice light in the morning. And then there's the bathroom. With a nice shower, with a nice shower cubicle that opens both ways. Time is 3:30, 3:35. I'm out again after resting for a bit to explore Ooty. Look at that foal. Poor fellow doesn't know. where he's going. Neither do I, for most part. We've now climbed above Ooty, I think, because the houses and the shops have faded away, and you can start seeing the tea plantations. I wish there was more sunlight. ठीक है. We'll see if we can make it to the top, where we should be able to see more well-lit tea plantations. High hill tea. Fareed said I should check out Modi's hot chocolate. I'm not a big fan of hot chocolate as such. Maybe they have other chocolate items which I can try. As soon as you enter the shade, temperature drops by like 4 or 5 degrees suddenly. So I'm glad I wore my riding gear. I was earlier thinking of stepping out in jeans and a t-shirt. Nope. This was one viewpoint I wanted to cover. You gotta look down as well. Tea fields as far as the eye can see. Oh man, oh man. Oh wow. So this is the road I've taken, which says it'll lead me to the panoramic viewpoint. Although looking at the mountainside, I have a feeling that I will not be able to see the sunset from this vantage point, but let's see. Oh no, panoramic viewpoint किधर गया भाई? I think we can double back to the hotel. Switch off the GoPro. Useless shit. Oh, I have to power it off also. The little shit. Switch off. I have a feeling I'm gonna miss the sunset today, but this is the best I can do. I'm going to try and double back towards where the hotel is. At least on that side of the mountain we'll have some sun. I see the sun, I see the sun. Yes, I see the sun. Oh, thank God. Yep. We will get to see the sunset after all. We're on the other side of the hill. The route from Bangalore to Ooty wasn't as challenging as riding on these Ooty roads has been. Hairpin at every corner. Well, that's an oxymoron. I mean, hairpins are corners. Oh my god. But yeah, I've had enough practice leaning over these corners now. Anu, if you're watching this, see, the more you do it, the more you learn. I was also at one point riding like you in the hills, but then I kept doing it. I think I had a lot of practice on the Maharashtra Ghats, so which is why I can do this. Let's find a spot, set up a tripod for a lovely time lapse, and maybe eat some Pahadon wali Maggie. I could only manage this location, and this too turned out to be someone's home. She was quite surprised when she saw me, and I had to double back. Oh, I'm sorry, is this your house? She said yes. Manika, I'm very sorry, I was just trying to record the sunset. She's like, no, go on, record. I said okay, thank you. So I put up the camera on a time lapse. I don't know how much of the sunset it will record, but oh, what a day well spent. मज़ा ही आ गया. I was trying to make it over the hill where I could get a clear view of the sun, but I couldn't make it. I tried like 2-3 different locations, and then finally I saw this one point where the sun, is that a buffalo or a bison, where the sun was so beautifully visible across like a ridge overlooking the city. And now that the sunset's finally happened, I'm making my way back to the hotel. Temperature is 10 degrees, my hands are already frozen. Arre, dekh ke bhai. I need to make a stop at some kirane ka dukaan to get some chips and stuff. I was craving Pahadon wali Maggie, but वो तो अभी नहीं मिलेगी कहीं. I'll see if there's something near my hotel. I don't want to venture out too far now. It's already dark. Plus I need to rest. It was an exciting day.